Okay, guys, we're going to get into this video. So we have an update with regards to the situation with RayJ and Princess. Now, we reported yesterday that they got into some kind of altercation and RayJ was arrested. And to be quite honest, they both looked like, they had a little bit of too much of something, honey. I don't know, if they had a little bit of smoke of the smoke, or, maybe they had a little drink of the drink, because, both of them seem to be a little bit not as their regular selves. So we're going to get into it because, as we know, RayJ was hauled off to the slammer. And if y'all, watch my video that I did with regards to that, you could hear the daughter just screaming and hollering, and that is just so toxic. So let's kind of get into it because we do have an update for y'all.
She don't miss nothing, got the scoop on lock, spilling all the tea while it's still too hot. Lakeysha Keysha, queen of the block, hit that bell 'cause the tea don't.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
She don't miss nothing, got the scoop on lock, spilling all the tea while it's still too hot. Lakeysha Keysha, queen of the plot, hit that bell 'cause the tea don't stop.
Okay, guys. So, like I originally stated, it's being reported, that RayJ went to jail. Obviously, he's not in jail anymore. But also, too, RayJ's Twitch account has been banned. I actually knew this because shortly after it had occurred, I had went to his Twitch and it was gone, which makes sense because RayJ actually speaks with regards to his Twitch account. And let's get into what he had to say.
Jail, it's not cool. Jail was not okay, bro. Yeah, homie. Just arguing with this in here, jacking off in jail. It's crazy, yeah. Bro, I almost beat the full time because I'm like, bro, I'm trying to survive in here, bro. Off in here, bro, under his bed, bro. Under his bed. It was crazy. I almost beat that under his bed, bro. Playing with me. Talking about RayJ. It was a lot. Oh, good. Yeah, man. Never go to jail, y'all. It was really bad. Nah, we banned from Twitch permanently. Forever. We'll never be able to go back on Twitch.
I'm one of these, man. So,
we banned permanently, and that's it. Yeah, we just transferred over. They banned me permanently because I was defending my kids, but it's cool. I'm not worried about bro. I don't work for none of these. Bro. I don't work for nobody. We work with. I just got out of jail.
Okay, so let me give y'all just a little bit of context. When all of this initiated or started, he was streaming. Now, I saw in the comments where people were like, why is he online? Let me kind of give you guys an example. If I was doing a live right now, anything that happened would be on live. There would be no way that I can stop something from happening if I'm on live and it just happened. You guys would have already saw it. So hopefully that kind of helps you understand why it happened, why he was on live. He was just streaming, and apparently all of this stuff took place with regards to, what had happened. I'm not saying that, this was something that he had planned, but I'm trying to give you guys an understanding of what it means when somebody is live and they're streaming. It simply means that anything that happens, people will be able to see it because it is live. Just so y'all know, because I know people was like, this is crazy. Why would he put that on live? Again, if I'm doing a video and somebody kicked in my door, I will be on live. So just give y'all a little context. Now, here's another video that RayJ did when he got released. So let's get into it.
And I'm going to say this because I'm not going to let the story go to where it don't supposed to go. You in my house. We're having an argument. All right? We grown-ups.
If you want to leave, leave. The kids is upstairs sleeping in my bed. You want to go upstairs and take the kids, wake them up into this grown-up argument which shouldn't have happened. Instead of letting them sleep, you want to snatch her and take her with you. Then you got a dude coming in my bedroom where my kids is asleep, and they're trying to get in my bed and take my kids because all of y'all are drunk. Y'all can't drive with these kids drunk. I'm not letting that happen. This dude is coming in my room, getting in my bed to take my kid. I'm going to defend my kids, and I'm going to defend my space. And now, when they call the police, no problem. I'm sure the police going to come and understand what I'm going through. Listen, I'm going to say this.
So here's the deal, y'all. He was bailed out, so I'm sure y'all can kind of follow that. Bailed out mean you have an open case. I don't understand why RayJ is still talking about this. You have an open case, sir. I mean, unless they dismissed it. But apparently, if you were bailed out, it means that there is a case. Okay, so I'm not sure why he's speaking about this.
I'm in my bedroom. They're in there snatching my kids out of the bed while they're asleep, and they're waking up yelling and screaming and crying. A dude is getting my kid out of the bed, bro. I'm going for mine. For my kids, I'm going to double down on that. Y'all can't do that. But you know what? It is what it is. I love my kids. I'm not playing about my kids, and that's it. That's it. I'm in my house. Y'all in my bedroom. Taking my kids out of the bed at 4 in the morning. With a man, with you, in my bedroom. I don't know what else I would have done. I showed self-control. I didn't touch Princess. I didn't touch nobody. And then I go to jail till the start trying to get in the bed and snatch my kid. That's a whole nother thing, man. I'm in my house. I hate that it happened till the start trying to get in the bed.
Okay, y'all. It's crazy. I strongly suggest that him and Princess, they need to just leave each other alone. They clearly cannot be together. And this seems to be a continuum because if you recall last year, they did a video where they were sloppy drunk and it appeared to have something similar. I have to go and research that, but I remember it being something very similar to kind of what occurred this time. So he's saying, you know, he not gonna let such and such with his kids. And but the thing about it is, if you guys recall the video that I showed you guys yesterday, is he was literally on camera. Again, he was already streaming, but what he said on camera was pretty much, I will, you know, pow you. Y'all know what that mean. I will put the thing, you know, that's what he said. And that just don't look right. Now I get it. He's saying these people taking his kids, but if we're watching the video, and let me just show the video because I see what he's saying, but it didn't seem like from what we could hear that anything was happening with the kids. It seemed like he had an attitude for whatever reason, but let's get into it because I know you guys don't watch every video. Possibly you didn't watch that, but let's get into, this is the video where we can hear him threatening to delete somebody, and it just doesn't seem like it goes with what was happening there. Although we wasn't there, it just seems out of line.
Take my kids because y'all drunk. Y'all want to drive drunk? Y'all want to drive drunk? Drive drunk. Drive drunk, Princess.
Right, you just
drive drunk.
You just pointed a gun.
Drive drunk.
You just pointed a gun.
Drive drunk, Princess.
So here's my thing. She keeps saying he pointed a gun. As a mother, why did you pick up your child though? I'm so very confused because it seems like you would try to get your child out of the way. So Princess is definitely not a princess. There's nothing cute about her. She is as equally toxic as he is. Although she want to keep telling us how toxic he is, and he is, but she is no saint. You walking around with your baby telling us that he pointed a pow pow when he's clearly saying you got the child out of the bed, which I believe that you did. But for this circumstances where you're making it seem like you're in danger, but yet you're holding your child. Make this make sense. Somebody help me out.
Princess, go ahead. You want to take my kids? You and your drunk cousin? Because y'all drunk and alcoholics? Take my kids then. Go ahead. Who's gonna drive? Tony, he's been drinking too.
Driving.
Who's been driving? Everybody. I didn't point nothing at y'all.
You pointed a gun at us.
I didn't point nothing at y'all.
You pointed a gun at us.
Yeah, whatever.
You pointed a gun at us.
Now, she's clear on what she said, but help me out. You're still holding your daughter. I don't understand why you holding your daughter, traumatizing her by arguing with the dad, telling him you pointed a pow pow at us and this child is right there. Like, why does this child need to be in the middle of this retarded shit that you want to be in, princess? You are no type of princess. You are just as toxic as he is, but you want to lead us to believe that it's only him.
Why did you wake my daughter up?
You pointed a gun at us.
Why did you just wake my daughter up? Why did you just wake my daughter up?
All I wanted to do was have a good thing.
Why did you wake my daughter up?
Ray?
Delusional. You're drunk.
You're a woman abuser.
You're
and
drunk.
You're delusional.
I'm a woman. That's
Yes,
what drunk
you
people
are.
say.
So this princess, y'all, do you guys see how she's saying all of this stuff? Because really what she wants to do is she wants to tell us a story, which, girl, we already know that this dude is off the chain. This is the same dude that you went with when he was dogging out another woman, Teairra Marie, which you were dogging out too, but now you want us to believe he's the same dirty, nasty person that Teairra tried to tell us about.
Like, you're taking my daughter?
Grow the fuck up.
All right,
Seriously.
cool.
You need to.
All right. I'm taking my
Like,
son.
Ray.
Like, I
get
know
up.
you're taking my son. Hey,
Don't touch him.
Hold on, bro. I swear to God, I'll shoot the you.
Shoot me right now. Take my.
Now, did you guys hear that? That's the problem with what, you know, I get it. He's saying they try to take his kids, but you saying you going to pow the F-U-C-K out of somebody. I don't see how that has, you know, it seemed like you went too far, bro. It seemed like you went too far. Okay, Ray? It seemed like you went too far. You are definitely not innocent at all with regards to this situation. But of course, Princess wants to always make us think that she is a princess or some kind of saint here. But, you know, like I said, RayJ has been who he has been this entire time. But do y'all remember this? How she constantly wanted to get at Teairra when all Teairra was trying to do was pretty much let her know what the real deal was. But of course, she wanted to tell Teairra, you ugly, you fat, he don't want you. Well, apparently, princess, he don't want you either.
Oh, and what do you do?
Remember that? Remember that? Remember that?
Bitch, you don't with me. You got me up. You ratchet ass hoe. He's not gonna want you. That's fine. He does not want your fat ass.
Remember that? Remember that? Princess girl, you are not a nice person. Why did you do this? And now you are in the same situation. You said he didn't want Teairra because she was fat. And I think you said she had slept with his friends or whatever. But girl, you've been sleeping with a lot of friends too. Floyd Mayweather, a whole bunch of them. I ain't look at the list, but Floyd Mayweather was friends with RayJ when you start sleeping with him. So while you were going at Princess saying she was sleeping with his friends, you did the same thing.
Bitch, yeah, fat ass. You don't want you, Bobby. You all his friends.
You see, you slept with all of his friends as if you didn't do the same, Princess.
Hold on.
Did you tell Ray that you want him to move me out the house so you can move in?
Your word don't be to me because you proved to me.
I just don't have any sympathy for this lady. You drug another woman about a situation that you should have been addressing with a dirty dude that you're telling us that's so dirty right now, that's dogging you out, that is this horrible person, but you knew he was a horrible person when you got with him. In fact, you knew decades earlier you know, that he was this horrible person. But again, you thought that you were so much better, but you soon found out that you are no better than anybody else and you are no victim. Well, Princess, of course, being the princess she thinks she is, she hopped on to let us know and give us you know, some more words to let us know that she's a victim and she's such a great mother. And you know, RayJ is such a horrible person because he does all of these things to women when Teairra was a woman and he was doing the shit to her, bitch. But for some reason, you dogged and dragged Teairra, and all she was trying to do was let you know what was going on. You should have took it up with your man then. But again, you being a nasty, filthy, McNasty that you are, of course, you didn't do that. But let's listen to what this girl had to say.
I just want to say, I've been doing a really great job at protecting my peace and staying off of social media and just going to work, taking care of my kids, minding my business. I love my kids, and I would never do anything to put them in danger, including leaving them with a man who's waving a gun around. I would never do anything to put my kids' lives in danger. I'm the best mother, and I do it alone.
I'm the best mother. I do it alone. Well, generally in situations when you go through a divorce or separation, a lot of times you do it alone. In some circumstances, I mean, you may have some partners that, you know, go over and above, or, you know, perhaps they can make it work. But when a person is out of the home, sometimes it can become a problem, even in a situation where y'all just don't get along. But why did you think that life would be so different for you when you had already saw the people before you that went through this? Now, he wasn't married to Teairra, but that's okay because the way that he treated her was so out of line, and you were right there rubbing it in her face.
I take my kids to school alone. I go to parent-teacher conferences alone. I put them to bed alone while you're out here running around the world terrorizing women.
Oh, he been terrorizing women. He's been terrorizing women. But now it seems like the woman that he's terrorizing may be you, right?
And abusing women. What I'm not about to do, I just want to say, is let you deflect and not take accountability for your actions, for pulling a gun out on me and my cousin's husband because I was trying to take my kids and leave your house. I agreed to come over there and cook for Thanksgiving because I wanted you to be around your kids with me present, because the last time I left them with you, they found you naked in a bed with a woman. And when I tried to ask you about it, you told me to f yourself and that I don't run over there. So take accountability, Ray. Do better. Check yourself into rehab because you're more than drunk. You're not about.
You see how she emphasizes the he's more than drunk, because we know she was clearly drunk in that video. So she wants to say, yeah, in so many words, she knows she was drunk, but she's saying he was more than drunk. But whatever it was he was on, you was right over there with him, and you continue to be in his space. Girl, you done been married to this man for how many years? You have went through all of this stuff. You say that he was more than drunk. So whatever he was on, you know how he acts on it, and you was right there while he was on it. But yet and still, you want to give us this victim ass mentality.
To sit here and try and make me look crazy when I am the best mother since the day my kids were born. I've been the best mother.
I'm sorry. She wants to re-emphasize that she's the best mother. Now, I don't know what your mothering skills are, but I tell you what, I would never bring a child that was probably somewhere in a bedroom, bring them right there, hold the child, go back to the father or any other person and say, you were holding a GUN, and keep emphasizing that so this child can hear that. So I don't know what part of parenting that she missed, because that was a terrible way to bring your daughter into a situation that she probably wouldn't have heard, but to put her right in the middle of it. I don't know what that was all about.
And I'll take that, because I am. Everything I do for my kids is let you deflect, and including being around you when I don't want to or have to. It's just, it's crazy. I'm going to continue to pray for you and pray that you get the help that you need. Because waving a gun around and leaving guns everywhere around your house is...
Are you guys listening to this? Waving the gun around, and now she goes to say he's leaving the guns around his house. Girl, you got to be consistent with these stories, especially when you record it. Now, you could be saying the absolute truth, but the problem here is it really looks like you want to tell us what a horrible person he is. You really can't tell us much more about RayJ to make us think any different. This is the same man that you married and you were warned and Teairra told you, but yet and still you called that lady so many names. You tried to fight her, threw stuff at her, all to get treated exactly how he treated her.
Not okay. I did nothing to you to deserve that. My cousin's husband didn't do anything to deserve that. And never again.
That's crazy. She says never again. I got to find that other video because this was something similar that happened last year. I just got to go back and find the video. Now, let's get into Teairra ass, because I am not here to feel sorry for her. I think she's just as much to blame as him. Although she wants to paint this nasty picture of who he is, she really can't paint any more pictures of RayJ because we already saw this story. Now, look at how she treats Teairra.
That bitch, you ain't a genuine bitch, and I'm glad you think that's funny, bitch. It's funny that.
Look at this, constantly trying to. Who tries to fight over a man, girl? What is this? What is this?
Bitch, you ain't gonna be both of you. Both of you.
This is how she acted. This is her acting like a complete fool. This is her acting like a complete fool. Well, this is not all, because do you guys, if you have watched, I think it was Love and Hip Hop Miami, was it? I think maybe, I could be wrong. But if you guys remember this, Teairra came on the show, you know, during the time her and Ray had been in this relationship. And then Princess ended up coming to RayJ's house, getting the girl's stuff, throwing her stuff out. She just did a lot. And then went back on the show and was kind of, you know, kind of making it seem as if, you know, Teairra had some kind of disease or something. So let's get into some of this. I do have to provide commentary, though. I cannot just let it play out. So if y'all say it in the comments, I'm telling you now, when I am using copyrighted material, I can only play it for a certain amount of time, and I must stop it and provide commentary. I cannot play this, you know, let this play all the way out.
The last thing that I want to do is go to a party celebrating RayJ. But he did tell me that his girl threw my things away. So I'm gonna need a check. I want to drink.
Now, if you guys recall that, again, this toxic ass princess threw away this woman's stuff, Teairra's stuff, because she thought she was better. She thought she was going to get treated better. And her move was to get Teairra out of the picture, thinking that it was going to be smooth sailing for her. And that's why she's went through hell, because she's a nasty ass individual. So she threw this woman away, tried to fight her several times over RayJ.
We already had like 10 drinks. Like,
I wanted 11
did you
drinks.
want to like 11? But I wanted you to come because you felt like you had some more to say.
I do, but not right now. I want 11 drinks.
Oh my God. Oh, Lord, it's just got hella intense. I hear Teairra behind me.
Okay, so it's leading up to the situation, y'all, that y'all getting ready to see. You probably have already saw this, which is she's going to have a conversation with RayJ. Of course, Princess is going to run her ass over there because at this point, she was really trying to get her foot in the door because, listen, Princess had this already set up to how she wanted it to go. She was effing Floyd Mayweather, who was RayJ's best friend, and then start effing RayJ while she's telling this story about how nasty Teairra is, and she the same nasty.
Is this the 11th drink she's ordering? And I'm just like, why does she have to come? I really didn't want her here.
I sent the invite out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what it is.
So Princess is standing next to me, and she found a bag that belonged to Teairra, and I guess she decided to take pictures of what was in there.
There it is right there. BB capsules.
So this girl is so nasty and dirty and such a filthy individual. If you guys recall, I said that Princess went to RayJ's home, grabbed this girl's stuff, threw it away, and then took pictures of it. Why would you be taking pictures of the contents of another woman's stuff that you have thrown away? Why do you need a picture of that? Because she's doing it to taunt Teairra, to try to make jokes. You got BV, you got this, whatever it was she had, whatever capsules, I don't know, because I really didn't pay attention to it, and it's irrelevant at this point. Why are you, Princess, taking pictures of another woman's contents of her things, and now you're showing it to other women as if it's a joke? And that's why you got exactly what you got.
Oh, whose name is that right there on the boarding pass? 3A. You a first class with that skin?
It's like a bag of coochie creams and receipts and old plane tickets and Parmesan cheese.
What up, T?
All right. Hey.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for inviting me.
Now, how nasty is that, y'all? How nasty is that? Like, was that her place to treat this girl like this? Like, I just don't understand. It looks like RayJ had ended whatever relationship he had with Teairra, let RayJ in that. Why did Princess feel it necessary to be so nasty to Teairra to the point where you're taking pictures of whatever she had in her bag, telling people she got this or she got that, and her PUSSY is cottage cheese and her stinky, just like what? I'm confused. I'm very, very confused as to why any of this had to take place.
Yep. You look amazing.
Black tee, black hat. I didn't think you was gonna come.
But I did want to say this to you. I wanted to say, like, you know, the last time I talked to you, you told me that your girl threw it away.
Look, did you guys see Princess as RayJ and Teairra went to talk? Pay attention.
So I just want to say, like, a check needs to be cut.
A check? Most of that in that bag I paid for. Now you want me to cut you a check? Stop it. Go shopping already. Are you for real?
See, the disrespect. You can't expect a man to respect you when he disrespected other women. It don't work like that. If he's a disrespectful human being, you will eventually get your chance.
Oh, I'm positive.
Right, you keep like,
you threw my away.
I'm like, thanks for coming.
You threw my away. Did you not? What was in the bag? Did you not? No, this ain't got nothing to do with you, babe. Is that what was in the bag? No, that. Yeah, it was. Well, okay. So wait. On a stat.
So Princess, she's definitely not a princess, comes over to interrupt their conversation to make more jokes about this was in your bag. This is so, I don't even know if this is considered high school level. This is more like real low elementary. So Princess got exactly what she had coming.
Baby, you stole that cream.
Did you leave this? Did you leave that? Did you leave? Bitch!
Back up a taste, ho. Maybe I had the coochie cream because my was your dirty ass.
Here's the deal. You're making fun about yo now husband, ex-husband, whatever you call him. And then you say on your video that he's out doing all of this with other women. But was this not what Teairra was saying? She said, listen, if I had some damn coochie cream, it was because your nasty ninja was effing you, and maybe he got something from you. You see what I'm saying? Be careful how you treat other women, especially when it comes to you you dogging another woman out because you want to get with a man. Get with him. Leave her out of it.
These confection cream, is that one in the bag? Bitch, don't ever call me like that, huh?
So this is why I don't have any type of feelings whatsoever when it comes to Princess. She's not a princess. She's a nasty, dirty, filthy person. And a lot of this stuff too, guys, she starts. Now, I'm not going to go down a rabbit hole, but if y'all remember, RayJ and what's her name, Suki, had something going on, and Princess came to social media dragging Suki. So she is just as problematic as RayJ, if not worse. Neither one of these fools are innocent. They are definitely two drunk alcoholic fools, because Princess was definitely on something. Now, I know she wants us to think that she wasn't, but girl, you were definitely slurring in your speech. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do y'all feel like this is karma for this nasty princess that thought she was so much better than Teairra?